Welcome to Island Wings on Southside Boulevard for Shark Bites. Coach, awesome game.
Whew.
Right?
Needed that one, big dog. We needed that one.
Well, that's what you said. All I got to do is beat them and bring them down a notch, and you did it.
I mean,
you did it. The team did it.
It was a great job by the players. It started with the deuce.
I know. You could have started off any better.
You start the game off with a deuce. You're up 2-0. They haven't even touched the ball yet or anybody.
And they're like, dang it.
You know, and it was just weird how the game went. But our players were focused all the way out on the plane ride, the hotels. They were ready to play. I didn't have to say much. Sometimes you got to rah-rah people up. Sometimes
no rah-rah, I didn't need the rah-rah.
No, and they were ready to play. It didn't matter who we played that night.
It's kind of cool to me, too, to see, I mean, you know, when you get up to 70 points, and this is what, a second or third game with 70 points, they're on it even after. They didn't let their foot off the gas.
No.
Is that your style, or is that just the players?
Well, I mean, we talked about just playing the best that we can play.
Sure.
And I thought the players did it. I mean, Jabari Gorman had an unbelievable game.
I can't wait to talk to him.
Mark Orozco killed it. Of course, Marvin. I mean, just so many guys stepped up. But we got them down early, like in the first, second quarter, and it just never looked back. And we never took the foot off the gas. And every time they got a glimpse of kind of get back into it, boom, one-play touchdown. And it's like, here we go again. And I've been on the other side of that.
Yeah.
And it sucks, and sometimes you can't stop it, and there was one of those situations you just couldn't stop it.
Well, it seemed like this time, though, you had a lot more shorter passes, at least in the beginning of the game.
We did.
And that's kind of uncharacteristic to what you've been doing before. Was that conscious?
Well, I mean, we kind of we have a whole plethora.
Plethora.
Of plays, and we don't use them all. It's just, okay, this team does this, so I'll do this.
Right.
This team does that, then I'll do this. And so we took what they gave us. They changed their coverages up. They ran a whole bunch of man, more so than they did before.
Right.
But we were able to adjust, and Sam made the throws. Cam Solomon, an outstanding game, 5 touchdowns.
I mean, everybody seemed like they were hit.
Everybody played, and everybody's unselfish. Nobody on the team is throw me the ball. Why am I not in? It's just unselfish players.
Yeah.
And when you get guys like that, good things happen. So.
Yeah. No injuries, no major injuries?
No injuries. Everybody was healthy.
Woo! Come on, man. It seems like that's been a running line with us.
Well, and it's starting to catch us some other teams, and I'm like, hey, welcome to my life.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, just no injuries. I was healthy. And it's just an overall great trip for a game we had to have, because if we had lost that game, we would have been down 4 games to them.
Yeah.
With only 9 to go.
Makes it tough.
Pretty darn near impossible. Yeah. So that wouldn't have been good for us, and now we're kind of, not saying we're in the driver's seat, but I tell you what, we're right there.
Makes it feel a lot better.
We're right there beside them. So
way better to have that, and hopefully we can put them in the rear view.
Well, hopefully a game like that sometimes can kind of change your mentality, and when they have been winning games by 1 point.
Right.
1 point. I mean, a crazy stat is they're 5-1, and they've got a negative 8-point differential.
Oh.
I don't know how that happens. You know, we're a plus 120, and you look at that. So it's just a matter of time before that kind of catches up with you. And again, I'm not saying it any other to be derogatory, but I've been on teams like that where we started out 4-0, 3-1, or whatever, but I knew we weren't that good.
Right.
We were just winning the close games, and at some point, when you're not clicking, you know, if you're playing the best football you can play, and you're winning by 1 point, at some point that runs out.
Yeah.
If you're playing terrible football and you're winning by 1 point, and you know you can get better, then you're in a good situation. I feel like it's how we are right now. I mean, the last 2 games we're playing great defense, we're scoring more on special teams, and offense has been the same. Steady Freddy all the way through.
Well, and on that note, Castronova now has had a couple games to do things. How you feel he's doing? I mean, he's doing great, obviously.
Well, I mean, he's a good quarterback anyway, but I feel like with our system and what we do,
growth?
I mean, just us learning each other.
Sure.
But with what we do here in Columbus, in Jacksonville, that one almost came out. But, you know, what we do here in Jacksonville and his ability already anyway, his numbers are going to continue to climb. And he was the league MVP last year. He keeps playing like this, he could be the league MVP again.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I love that. Tell you what, I'm going to pitch it over to a break, and then we'll come back and talk to some of the players. Take it easy.
We're ready for battle for ourselves and for you. A season of excitement and fun with the Sharks is here. We're prepared. Now it's fins up in the Shark Tank, leaving it all on the field. And it's you, our fans, who give us the strength to fight for victory. And our final goal. Your Jacksonville Sharks are back, and they're chasing a ship. Get your tickets today.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iknowjax.com.
I love that, man.
Gotta love it.
Welcome back to Light on Wings on Southside Boulevard for Shark Bites. I got Marco Roscoe on. Dude, the game could not have started any better than having a deuce.
Yeah, that was
You playing that?
Yeah, I did. I actually did.
Yeah,
That was great. Yeah, so I wanted to set the tone. I let the guys know before I was going for it, and I told them, hey, this is where we set the tone. Undefeated team. We were playing them at their house. And just had to hush the crowd. Yeah, just right from the start. I had to jump on their throats immediately. So
that's awesome. So tell me how you got into this whole kicking thing.
So basically, I was playing soccer my whole life. Obviously,
I knew you had to be a soccer player.
Yeah,
the way you
original story, right? I mean, it's just every kicker in the world starts out that way. But basically,
not every, but
most of
ones.
them. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So my high school coach saw me. I was just in the wrong position. I was playing goalkeeper. And I played, yeah, exactly, right? So I was in the wrong position, and I was just too short, but I could punt the ball like crazy. And he saw me punt the ball the whole field, and then I kicked the ball the whole field, and he was like, want to get a football shot? And
you're trying to score as a goal, and that's how you
absolutely.
I
Hitting deuces.
I got your mentality already.
Yeah, absolutely. Hitting deuces before I even knew it. So.
I used to be a soccer coach, and I had a goalkeeper that was similar to that. We didn't have any big players, and he played bigger than he was.
There you go.
A lot.
Yeah.
And he could boom the ball down the field, and he actually did score.
The funnest part about it, honestly.
It was hilarious because these are 13-year-olds. I wasn't later in life, but 13-year-old kids, and it's hilarious. The goalie came out to try and catch the ball, and it bounces over him and into the goal.
Yeah, you're like, good goal, hey.
Yeah, it's a goal. You don't care.
Yeah.
The whole team went out and congratulated him. It was awesome. So, tell me what you're looking forward to with the Sharks for the rest of the season now. You got a record on deuces?
I do, 4. So I've hit 4 in one game, and it was actually against our enemies down south, so Orlando. So, yeah, so right. It was last year. So
you think you might be able to break that?
I do. I actually do.
Really?
I'm kicking very well right now. I just got out of a training camp with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and I think that's why Coach Gibson brought me to Jacksonville. He knew I had a big leg, and he saw what I was doing in Albany in the first game of the season before all that craziness happened. And then he knew that I was in training camp and I was very active, so he brought me in and he said, look, we need deuces. And so
well, it's not just having the distance, it's also the accuracy, because that goal is small.
Absolutely, yeah. So people
compared to the outdoor game.
Yeah, so people actually they don't realize it. They think it's just 58 yards away, but then you got to have the trajectory. It's about a 65-yard kickoff. So
and then you got the lower.
Yeah, it's like
because there's stuff in your way when you're kicking. It's not like you can just go
for it. Oh, and coaches love to do that. Oh my goodness, I have a funny story. Coach Gibson last year actually, when he was in Columbus,
did he hang
knew.
Some flags?
Oh, he knew it. he knew I was coming to town, and he lowered that scoreboard, and he told me this year, he's like, hey, just to let you know, in Columbus, I did that. I was like, I know you did.
Yeah, no doubt. It's got to be tough because the angle is way different when you're doing it that
Absolutely,
way.
yeah.
Outdoors, you got all the
room in the world,
yeah.
absolutely. And so like the posts are 9 feet wide, so it's like, and then the crossbar is higher. I think it's like double the height of a regular.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just a whole bunch of things that go into it that people don't understand.
Geometry is different.
Yeah.
We might get into trigonometry at some point.
But at the end of the day, I just simplify it, and it's kicking the ball. So just kick it as hard as you can, kick it straight, and it'll go in.
So how much do you get a chance to practice in the arena?
Actually, not really, not as much. Yeah, this first week I didn't get any training camp, so it was just outdoors. We were.
So do you have an outdoor goal that you make smaller?
Yeah. So basically, we line it up with the regular field goal, but I just cut it in half.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, just
but
cutting
it's still
it in half.
lower than.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of have a vision of where I need to kick it, and my distance is usually not the issue. It's usually just keeping it straight. So.
Okay. So it's target.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. My goal is to kick it over the net this year. So I'm gonna try just blast it over the net.
Every
That's what
time.
I want
You
to
are
do.
a soccer player.
Yeah. That's what I try to do. So that's my goal.
Cool. Well, I mean, I think all that soccer practice has come to real good help.
Big time.
You're putting them in the corners like you need to
Absolutely.
with the football.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Coach Gibson loves it. So.
I bet. I love it, man. It's exciting to see. And anytime you start out a game with 2 points and then another team hadn't even touched the ball, it's awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to say this, not that you need it, but good luck, and I look forward to having you back again soon.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate
you guys
it.
have a good one. We'll come back right after this.
We're ready for battle, for ourselves and for you. A season of excitement and fun with the Sharks is here. We're prepared. Now it's fins up in the Shark Tank, leaving it all on the field. And it's you, our fans, who give us the strength to fight for victory. And our final goal, your Jacksonville Sharks are back, and they're chasing a ship. Get your tickets.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iknowjax.com.
Gotta love the party we have here going on at Island Wings on Southside Boulevard for Shark Bites. Marvin, so happy to have you out here, bud.
Oh, yes, sir. It's great to be here.
Talk to me about your play this season. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy. But
how can you not be?
Yeah, I'm happy. Happy being home, but not satisfied yet. You know, knowing that we have a long way to go, for sure.
Yeah. So, talk to me about this season. I mean, you've been playing lights out. What are your stats now? They got to be crazy. The sheet's got to be looking incredible.
I don't know exactly how, all my stats, but I know I have 3 interceptions. But it's just a great environment playing at home. I'm a hometown kid, playing with my old coach from Columbus, Coach Gibson. Now here with the Sharks.
He had said the C word, Columbus.
I know, right? Yeah, I know. That's why I started that. But we came over here and we have the same goal in mind.
I'm a Georgia boy. I can't hate.
Okay.
I grew up in North Georgia.
Okay.
And, so anything that happens in Georgia, I can't hate on too much.
Yes,
as long as
sir.
they're not beating us, I'm okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell me, how are you looking at this upcoming game with the Warbirds? Because it's a whole different team than you played the first game. Have you got any chance to see them play and see who you're up against and what you're doing?
Well, I've been watching the transactions. They have a couple guys that played with me in Albany, and
so you know what they're about.
Yeah, I know a couple things about them, but we just have to go in focus, and don't take anyone lightly. We're gonna get everyone's best shot after the past 2 weeks that we had and the signings that we've had. But as long as we stay focused and pay close attention to detail from our coaches, we'll do fine.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing Coach said. He said this could be a little bit of a trap game because short week, travel back out to Texas again, coming off a big win. Don't want to get too comfortable.
Yes, sir.
So stay hungry.
Yes, sir.
How do you guys do that? How do you stay hungry?
Well, pretty much what I tell my guys are, pretty much just stay level. Like a roller coaster, you're going to go have ups and downs, but you want to just stay on that
downs
steady.
Don't need to be so down.
But just stay on that steady pace, and it's going to be good things and bad things that happen, but as long as we stay steady and keep doing what our coaches tell us, we shouldn't leave the field defeated.
How do you like playing the Ironman?
Well, I'm a specialist, so it's a little different for me. But I enjoy seeing guys like Marquell Wade and Justin Renfro and guys that can play both, make an impact on both sides of the ball. And we have more than just those guys, but it's fun watching guys do that.
Our team is so deep. And for us to be doing as well as we are with the injuries that we've sustained over the season as well is great. That's one thing I always want to say is stay safe.
Yes, sir.
That's the biggest thing we got to worry about now is injuries.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I know coming back from injuries has got to be tough, but also preventing them to start with.
Yes, sir.
How do you do that in the game? Because the wall doesn't move.
Yeah, it doesn't move. All we can do is pretty much go out and give all we can. Leave it on the field and just trust that. If we do go down, the next man up is going to be able to fill our spot. So we can't worry about injuries. We got to go full speed. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Well, on that note, I'm going to pitch it over to the break. We'll come back right after this.
We're ready for battle for ourselves and for you. A season of excitement and fun with the Sharks is here. We're prepared. Now it's fins up in the Shark Tank, leaving it all on the field. And it's you, our fans, who give us the strength to fight for victory. And our final goal, your Jacksonville Sharks are back, and they're chasing a ship. Get your tickets today.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iknowjax.com.
Welcome back to Island Wings at Southside Boulevard. Josh, now that is the crowd. It's not quite the Shark Tank.
Not quite.
But
it's not bad. Not bad.
All, right?
To be on the road is not bad.
Joshua Jackson here is the voice of the Sharks. So when you're at the game, watching the game, he's the one you're listening to. So every time you hear make some noise, it's your fault.
Guilty as charged. Try to get him involved with this.
Have you counted how many times you've said make some noise in the past 12, 13 years?
Oh my God. I think I'd be scared to find out the actual amount, but I've said it a lot. So yeah.
So talk to me about just sort of the evolution, because we've known each other since day one on all of this. This has been a ride.
It's been a crazy ride. It's a ride I never thought that I would be on this long, but it's a rewarding ride. It really is.
Well, tell us about what you do.
Yeah.
You work with Edward Waters.
Yeah.
So that's your day job.
Yep.
What do you do there?
I'm the sports information director there at Edward Waters, so I'm in charge of all of our
you don't get away from sports no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm stuck in it. I'm stuck in it for a while, but I love what I do there at Edward Waters. We're really growing. We're in our second year as an NCAA Division II member. We've got 17 sports, a lot of great things going on over there at Edward Waters, so really excited to be a part of it.
If people are interested in finding out more, where can they go to do that?
Just log on to EWUTigerPride.com. All our information is right there. Ticket information, come out and see a couple games, and have a lot of fun.
I've been out to a couple games.
Yeah.
They're a blast.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm just saying.
We appreciate it.
I love it. Tell me what your favorite thing about being the voice of the Sharks is.
Wow. Narrowing it to one thing. There's so many different things.
Man. Okay, too.
One, being a part of a great organization and really from top to bottom. Great ownership. They keep bringing me back every year, so I must be doing something right. So to be a part of that.
They're just lazy.
Yeah, no, maybe so, maybe so. But and to the fans, they are awesome to be around, and just really great people to be able to do this in my hometown as well. So it's really awesome. So,
and I cannot convey enough how big an impact the fans have on everything. The one thing that every player that I've interviewed that's been on another team in the Shark Tank, they always remember.
Oh yeah.
Being at the Shark Tank.
And I mean, that's one of the things Coach Gibson talked to me about, especially when he was with Columbus for all those years, just about how, man, you were annoying. That crowd was crazy. And it's like, yeah, but I'm so glad to be on the other side now. So
exactly.
The fans are awesome, and they play such a big part of what we do with the Jacksonville Sharks. It's just really awesome to be a part of it. So.
And the other thing about the fans is not only do they show up for the games, but they come out to places like this and they take care of the players.
Absolutely. I mean, they come out, they support. I mean, we've seen over the years, we've seen people open up their houses to players, be able to have parties and things like that there.
Taking them food.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's awesome to see how
they adopt them.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
mean,
not
they
a
really,
joke.
really have.
They literally
do. And I know the players appreciate it. I appreciate it, and it's just really, again, it's just awesome to be a part of it.
Yeah. So have you got your eye on any of that good Sharks gear that's coming up? Have you seen the Hawaiian shirts?
I've seen the Hawaiian shirts. They're awesome. I don't know if they're flattering for a big guy like me. We'll try to see if we can work on something.
Well, I know you got to pre-order them, so I'm saying you need to probably do that. And I love my Hawaiian shirt from a few years back. I usually get people going, "Why are you wearing that again?" But
I still have mine too. So
I love it. It's loud cool. And I'm proud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, listen. On that note, I think I'm going to bring in the winners of the giveaway, and then we're going to talk to one of those awesome fans I've been talking about right after the break.
We're ready for battle for ourselves and for you. A season of excitement and fun with the Sharks is here. We're prepared. Now it's fins up in the Shark Tank, leaving it all on the field. And it's you, our fans, who give us the strength to fight for victory. And our final goal, your Jacksonville Sharks are back, and they're chasing a ship. Get your tickets today.
On Southside Boulevard for Shark Bites. Coach, let's wrap it up here and talk about what you guys are going to do out in West Texas.
Win.
You gonna hop on a no? You don't hop on a bus? No, you guys fly, right?
No, we fly. It's luck. We'll fly into Houston and in the Midlands, so we got to get a connector. It's kind of hard to fly in Odessa, Texas.
Well,
but the hard part
your
is
arms get tired.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's funny. No, I mean, short week. We get back Monday. We leave Friday. Back-to-back Texas and back-to-back flights, and it's a lot. So it's a mental game right now, not a physical game.
But the team that you're going to play it's not the same team that you played in the first game. Only 7 players.
7 players remain from the first game.
That's crazy amount of turnover.
And they've been playing really good football, and they've been getting better and better and better. And every week they're
rising.
They're at the end of the game. They got a chance to win or lose. Right. Some of them they won, some they've lost. And so I think they've won 2 in a row now. Their stock's rising, and we talked off camera. It's a really bad trap game.
Yeah.
We come off a Sunday game, travel back to Texas, high emotions, big win. They're in the lower part of the league. They're rising. They can't wait to play us.
They're hungry.
They're hungry, and we got to make sure that we're starving.
And mentally, we all got to be focused.
Yep. We have to make sure that we're starving, and that's how you eat.
So we're going to starve out the players, is what I'm hearing.
Not technically. Not while we're at Island Wings with food like this. I can promise you that.
This Mahi Reuben.
Yeah, but I'm going to get what is it? The cheesecake, peanut butter cheesecake?
Oh, dude. He was tracking down the dessert like he was like in the jungle.
I was like,
like a cheetah in the jungle.
Yeah. So
that's the way we do with food here.
Right.
So it is a trap game. You think mentally, it's just keep the guys hungry and focused. That's the
well,
that's the
I mean, you got to weather the travel. I mean, we're 3-0 on the road, possibly going on 4-0 on the road. That's unheard of. That's hard. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that happen.
You guys did it the hard way. You won it away and lost at home.
Really, really do it the other way around. But I'll take it for now, and it's just. But we're familiar, so we're not going out there not knowing where we're staying. The drive to the arena. When you can have that familiarity and do it again, you get even more comfortable for it. And to be honest, the first time we played it, we didn't know anything. We had no game plan. We didn't know their coaching staff, no players.
Some players hadn't even been in an arena before.
Even on our team.
They stepped into that arena. To me, that's
even
crazy.
on our team. So now we got a chance to really prepare, go out there and see what happens, and hopefully it'll turn out in our favor.
Well, it sounds awesome. Well, things to remember is there's going to be a watch party at Bravo's again. Come out. We had a blast at the last one. It was a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, I'm still a little bit sore from jumping on the trampoline. I was dunking basketballs, believe it or not.
Right.
You got to do it.
I tried it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just try it? Did they have to lower the
basket? They did.
We'll have to do some one-on-one action at some point.
I can't.
Come on, man. You know you want it?
No.
So Bravo's for the watch party. It starts late, I believe.
8:30 game.
8:30
Central Time.
Yeah, so it's going to be late and run late, and Bravo's will be open until it's over.
And then we come back home.
Yeah, then we're going to be coming back home to a great game. Also, I want to remind everybody to come out here and join us at the party here at Island Wings on Tuesdays for our recording. We start recording at 7, so a lot of these guys get here around 6 o'clock and mingle and have a drink and eat a little bit. And then after we're done filming, we go hang out and talk with folks.
Talk football, meet the players, whatever, and eat good food.
It doesn't suck at all.
No, it's not. It's a good Tuesday night. I look forward to it. I look forward to being here, and it's a really good spot.
So come out and join us here on Tuesday nights. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing you guys next Tuesday.
See you in the Shark Tank.